Hello there. Thank you for your interest in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program at Upstate Medical University. My name is Kevin Neville. I'm a physical therapist and member of the faculty here. I'm speaking to you in my role as chair of admissions in the program, and it's my goal to provide you with what is hopefully helpful information about the physical therapy profession and Upstate's Doctor of Physical Therapy program. Physical therapists are directly involved with patients every day, and across the country, as a profession, we help over 1 million individuals with reducing pain, reducing disability, improving their fitness, improving health, and improving their quality of life. We're able to accomplish this with our patients through a process of clinical decision making. This process involves examining our patients, undertaking a series of systematic, structured, and standardized observations and measurements in order to evaluate their issues, in order to determine what the problem is and generate a plan to best address that problem. The majority of that treatment plan is focused on interventions. What will the patient and physical therapist do together to help alleviate those problems? Just like other members of the healthcare team, physical therapists have a unique area of knowledge and skill. Ours is movement, and no matter the body system that might be limiting an individual's ability to move in the ways they want and need to, physical therapy can play a role. We are most directly involved in movement that is limited by the nervous system, the musculoskeletal system, the cardiovascular system, and the skin or integumentary system. But we need to understand how all the body systems work together to support and allow movement so that if an individual has issues with, for example, the digestive system, the kidneys, the liver, that we understand what the impact of that issue might be on the body. In addressing these movement-related problems with our patients, we work in many different settings with many different groups of people. Physical therapists are employed in hospitals, rehabilitation centers. We work for home care agencies and treat some of our patients in their own homes. Physical therapists are employed in schools. They own and are employed in private physical therapy practices. We work in research centers and universities. We work in extended care facilities, in sports therapy centers, and as consultants in industrial and health centers. And in addition to this wide variety of locations, physical therapists work with a wide variety of people. Our patients are newborns, older adults, and absolutely everyone in between. This variety in the age range of our patients, the types of problems we choose to focus on in our practice, and the settings in which we can be employed are just part of what makes physical therapy such a great career choice. U.S. News & World Report consistently places physical therapy in the top 20 of its annual ranking of the 100 best jobs, and PT was ranked as the number 10 best healthcare job in their 2020 update. Salary, job satisfaction, job stress, and the employment outlook for the career are all taken into account. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics employment projections, the job outlook for physical therapy continues to be promising. They are forecasting 22% growth in physical therapy jobs over the next 8 or so years, and that 22% is in comparison to a 5% rate of overall job growth in the same time frame. They are projecting that over 54,000 new physical therapy jobs will be generated between now and 2028. While physical therapists are not the top wage earners in healthcare, most PTs do earn a reasonably comfortable living. Although as a group we earn less than, say, physicians, a career in physical therapy has other benefits related to the length and cost of our education, our work hours, and work stress. The range of salaries varies quite widely across the country and across practice settings. Here in central New York, where the cost of living is less than in many major metropolitan areas, salaries are less than the national median. The median salary for those entering the workforce here in central New York is around $63,500 per year. A career in physical therapy is a rewarding career. Every day, we are able to make a real difference in the lives of our patients. The employment outlook over the next 8 to 10 years is excellent. Physical therapists will earn a solid living wage. As is true with many careers in healthcare, the versatility, flexibility, and portability of a career in physical therapy are just some of the things that make it a wonderful career choice. The Doctor of Physical Therapy program at Upstate Medical University is a full-time program. There are 9 semesters of graduate work completed over 3 years, and this includes summers. In earning your Doctor of Physical Therapy degree, you will complete 121 credits of graduate study. Clinical education is a very important component of any physical therapy program, and that is certainly true at Upstate. In our program, you will complete 36 weeks of full-time supervised clinical study. This is clinical education that occurs entirely outside of the classroom. You will be taking no didactic coursework during your clinical experiences. We have 4 full-time clinical experiences. The first 2 are 8 weeks. The second 2 are 10 weeks each. The first clinical experience occurs during the fall of the second year, the second experience during the summer of the third year, and the final 2 10-week experiences make up the entirety of the final semester in the program, the spring of the third year. In addition to these 36 weeks of full-time clinical experience, many courses include a clinical component. Instructors may make arrangements for patients to come into class, or students spend time each week in a clinical setting, practicing skills directly related to a particular course under the supervision of a full-time clinician. These integrated clinical experiences begin in the fall of the first year of the program. There are 3 primary routes of admission to the program at Upstate, and more information is available on the SUNY Upstate website. The first route of admission is as a high school senior into our 3+3 program. And this program allows an individual to earn their undergraduate degree and their Doctor of Physical Therapy degree in 6 years rather than the more typical 7 years. Individuals apply to Upstate as seniors in high school. They must also apply to and attend one of 7 affiliated undergraduate institutions: Syracuse University, Lemoyne College, and then 5 of the SUNY campuses: the College of Environmental Science and Forestry, or SUNY ESF, Oneonta, Geneseo, Oswego, or Brockport. They complete a very specific major, 3 years of that major at one of those institutions. Typically, this is a biology degree or an exercise science degree. And then the first year of the DPT program at Upstate also serves as the 4th year of the undergraduate program. It's also possible to apply as a high school senior to our 4+3 program, And this allows an individual to attend the college of their choice. This route allows an individual to gain admission to our program as a high school senior following the completion of their bachelor's degree. It's also possible to apply as a college sophomore. Students accepted via this route are required to complete their remaining 2 years of college and earn a bachelor's degree, maintain a prerequisite GPA and cumulative GPA of 3.3, just as is the case with the 3+3 and 4+3 programs. The benefits here relate to not needing to complete the GREs for application and the idea that you have a place in a graduate program assured as a sophomore, allowing you to focus on your studies in your senior year and not deal with the stress of graduate school applications. Regular admissions refers to anyone who has previously completed a bachelor's degree. To gain entry via this route, GREs are required. We do look for shadowing or volunteer work, some kind of exposure to the career. This can be through employment. We don't have a minimum grade point average requirement, but preference is given to those individuals who have a GPA of 3.3 or higher. For entry via any of these routes, we require 44 credits of prerequisite coursework, though it's not necessary to have completed all 44 credits at the time of application. We do require that these courses be completed at the time of matriculation into the program. We are looking for 2 semesters worth of anatomy and physiology, 2 of biology, 2 of chemistry, and 2 of physics, and each of these should be completed with a lab. 1 semester of English, we recommend a composition course, a semester of statistics, a semester of psychology. We recommend child or developmental psychology here, but any psychology course will meet this prerequisite. And 1 semester in social sciences. This can be a second psychology course. If you have questions about whether or not a course that you have taken or plan to take meets our prerequisite requirements, the staff in the admissions office are happy to review those with you. As was noted previously, our curriculum is 3 years long, 9 semesters, including summers. There are descriptions for each of these individual courses on the program website. I'm going to touch on some of the highlights of the curriculum here. The first year is focused on foundational sciences, anatomy, physiology, pathophysiology, kinesiology, and introducing individuals to the profession of physical therapy and to the basic skills that are needed to successfully interact with patients. There are no full-time clinical experiences in this first year of the curriculum, but as was mentioned previously, there are clinical experiences integrated into courses beginning in the fall of this first year. Our curriculum is structured in such a way that coursework from semester to semester builds on work completed previously. And so as students move into the second year of the program, there's a much greater clinical focus. The first full-time clinical experience takes place here in the second year. The first half of the fall semester is an 8-week full-time clinical experience, and then these other 3 courses are completed during the second half of the fall semester of the second year. Also beginning in the second year, students have the opportunity to take elective courses. We require at least 3 elective credits be taken throughout the program. These electives include opportunities to participate in research, to serve as a teaching assistant in first-year courses, and there are elective courses in many specialized areas of physical therapy practice, for example, pediatrics, pelvic floor and women's health, sports medicine, concussion management, as well as opportunities for independent study. The majority of the full-time clinical education in the program takes place in the third year, an 8-week experience in the summer, 2 10-week experiences comprising the entire final semester in the program. And once again, there is a very intentional scaffolding within the curriculum where students are required to integrate knowledge, skills, and abilities that they have acquired previously into their final semester of coursework. As a physical therapy program, we are fortunate to be part of a medical university. Every program at Upstate is engaged in educating healthcare professionals, whether those professionals be involved in basic research or direct patient care. We have a singular focus at Upstate. Our PT program is very well established. It originated in the early 1970s, and we've successfully transitioned from a bachelor's program to a master's program and on into doctoral education. We have a relatively small class size. We bring in a cohort of 40 individuals each year, and we have new learning environments, new classroom space, as well as a brand new simulation center that we are able to integrate into our program. As you gather the information that you need to help you decide what physical therapy program or programs might be right for you, additional considerations should include the outcomes of those programs. Here at Upstate, we have maintained a 100% graduation rate, a 100% licensing examination passing rate, and 100% of our graduates are employed in their field within 6 months of graduating. These are averages that we have maintained over the past 3 years. A major strength of our program is our faculty. The faculty in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program at Upstate are professionals who are focused first and foremost on your education. They are also clinicians, many of them engaged in ongoing clinical practice, and every member of the faculty actively engaged in research, extending the knowledge of the profession. Importantly, the primary instructors for your coursework are the full-time faculty of the program. As a student in the DPT program at Upstate, there are many opportunities for service, both within the Upstate community and abroad. There are many opportunities to participate in research, to engage with the faculty and assist them in their scholarly activity. Many of the students who are engaged in those research activities go on to present that research, either locally, regionally, or nationally at one of the 2 major physical therapy conferences that takes place each year. Thank you for your interest in the physical therapy program at SUNY Upstate Medical University. I hope you found this information to be helpful. Questions about the admissions process can be directed to the Upstate Medical University Admissions Office. Their phone number is 315-464-4570, and their email address is admiss@upstate.edu. Much of this information and information in much greater detail is available on our program website. Thank you again. Good luck in your career search. Good luck in the application process.